My next guest is going to be back in action fighting at Ignite Fights 110 November 1st. And if you can't make that one live, you can check it out on Spectation Sports. Happy to be joined by Canon Swanson here on the program. Canon, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, well, thanks for making time, especially during fight week. Big opportunity, like I mentioned there off the top. How did this all come together with you fighting for Ignite Fights? Tell me how you got this fight.
So yeah, I fought recently, or like 4 months ago in June for LFA, and the plan was to fight again for LFA in September. I had an opponent fall through, and they brought this guy up for a short notice opportunity for LFA. He just couldn't make it because he was cornering guys, and next best thing, I kind of got it November 1st here at Canterbury, so for Ignite.
Yeah, and it all worked out. How much notice did you get for this one?
Oh, full 8 weeks.
Oh,
Full.
perfect.
I
Nice.
knew like right after. Yeah, I had a full camp for this one.
That's good. And fighting, I know he only has 3 fights, but undefeated guy, that's always adds a little bit more, being the guy to potentially hand him his first loss. What do you know about Nico? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
Yeah, he's a stud. He was a 4-0 amateur, 3-0 pro now. He was a college Division I wrestler. I think I'm a nightmare matchup for him. He's fought kind of taller guys, but he hasn't really fought anything like on the feet wise as me.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna absolutely be the hardest opponent I've fought so far. I know he knows the grind. Um, he comes from a good spot, and he definitely looks explosive and strong. Definitely just like a kind of a powerhouse kind of guy. But yeah, that's really all I know about him.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I know at this stage in your career, too, it's more about what you bring to the table than the opponent, but obviously still got to do that scouting report on who you're
Yeah,
fighting.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's important, obviously. Yeah, because,
Yeah,
I know stuff can switch up, too. You don't want to be prepping for one guy and then they pull the rug, but knock on wood. I think you're okay for this one. We're a couple days out from the fight.
yeah.
Take me through camp a bit, man. Where are you training? Who have been some of the main training partners helping you get ready for this fight?
Oh yeah, I've been doing the past few camps. I moved to Minneapolis from Fargo to start my pro career,
Nice.
and so I've been at the academy in Brooklyn Center under Greg Nelson
Perfect.
for the past couple of years. My main training partners for this camp was basically John Castaneda, Quang Lee, and Noga Show. Mitch Wilson comes in every now and again, but this camp has kind of been a tighter crew
Mhm.
than past camps, but it's been really, really focused, really, really tight knit. So
Cool. Well, that's good. And again, you just mentioned 2 UFC mainstays right there. I mean, how much does the confidence get built up working with high level guys that have made it to the big show?
it's awesome. I talked about this, but like having guys like John and Quang in the room,
Mhm.
they're in the position that us younger guys want to be in.
Mhm.
So it's always kind of good to look at like, okay, like we've gone to Vegas with them, going to the PI, and it's kind of you kind of get to see what their journey's like, and you can kind of like pick and choose what you want to add and what you don't want to add, and what you kind of to see. And it's really really good to have guys like them, and
Yeah. Very valuable.
they know the game. They know. I mean, I think John has 46 fights total
Yeah.
in his career.
Yeah.
So just like you get to see what the experience brings to the room.
Yeah, absolutely. I've actually known John even before he was in the UFC. We had done interviews for quite some time. Now, I got to ask you this as someone who trains with him. Have you ever seen him upset? I never see him like not crack a smile when he's in training. He's just such like a
Dude.
polite, nice guy. But obviously, that flip switch is when he's in the cage.
No, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him mad. I don't think once.
Okay, there
He's
we go.
always he's always the dude cracking jokes, making
Yeah,
fun of everyone. Maybe trying to piss someone off a little bit just to get a laugh out of everyone else. It's
good.
yeah, I don't know.
Good
I've
locker
never
room
seen
guy
John
too.
really
Yeah,
upset.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's important. Cool.
100%. He'll be in my corner just
Oh,
because
cool. Nice.
he's got a loud voice too, and he's good at that.
Yeah, and I imagine Greg Nelson will be in your corner as well. Who else is going to be there?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, cool.
And Noah Show.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great. Greg Nelson doesn't get nearly enough credit in the MMA industry as a whole. Just wealth of knowledge, work with so many different fighters from like, Brock Lesnar to like, Rose Namajunas, like you name it. Like he's been in there with some of the top fighters. So what a wealth of knowledge in the corner, right?
He is the most knowledgeable person I think in the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely underrated, but he's well known too.
Mhm.
I think he's got more knowledge. You put all the 10 UFC champs together, like I'm positive Greg knows everything they know, and then some.
Yeah, yeah, I'd
It's
agree with that.
crazy.
No, the knowledge is awesome. Good to hear it. How's this one playing out on November 1st? How do you see it unfolding?
Well, it's been I've never had a fight go to a decision, and I plan to keep it that way.
Mm.
I predict a first or second round finish.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Absolutely. And obviously, you got a great record here. You get another one here. Not looking past this Saturday, but you get another win here.
No,
You'll be 5-1. That's the type of record that we see on Contender Series and get outright signed to the UFC. What would a win here do? Especially another finish, like you said. Not a fan of going to the judges' scorecards as we've seen.
no, another finish, and I do believe a finish is very, very, very capable. I know I'm can do that. Another finish. I'd say I get another fight for LFA here in January,
Mm,
and kind of shoot for Contender Series in next,
mm,
August or October. So maybe probably January, fight again April. If something comes along together in June or whatever, and have a fight in September, October for a Contender Series, that would be the ultimate goal.
mm.
I mean, that's something to shoot for.
Yeah.
Will it happen? I mean, you just got to let it play out. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm going to keep working, and
Yeah.
I'll be ready for it for sure.
Before we go, take me through downtime. I know you don't probably get much of it, but I know it gets kind of cold this time of year in Minnesota. So what are you getting up to outside of training and everything else?
At this time of year, it's hunting season.
Oh, nice.
So
Cool.
when I get the chance to go back home where I grew up, which is about like an hour 50 minutes from Minneapolis,
Mhm.
I go back to my parents, and whether it's duck hunting, bow hunting, pheasant hunting, that's coming up, or like I got to do that. And especially after this fight, I'm gonna be pheasant hunting hard for until it's over in January. So that is my hobbies, like to do on the downtown or
Yeah.
downtime.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
of fighters who are into that, which is cool, and it makes sense. Kind of growing up in the outdoors and all that stuff. It's such a good and you're out, you're quiet, you're away from everything, right? So it's a lot.
yeah, I love it. I love getting out of Minneapolis. I'm not, I was graduated from a school with like 42 kids.
Oh,
So
really nice.
the
Okay.
the transition to Minneapolis is, I never thought, if you told me I'd be here, and like when I graduated high school, that I'd be living in Minneapolis, I would have told you you're insane.
Yeah.
But here I am.
There
So
we go. And punching people in the face and getting paid for it. It's Ignite Fights 110
absolutely.
coming up here November 1st. Like I mentioned, you can watch that on Spectation Sports. Canon, this was great, man. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, you can give me a follow at Canon Swanson on Instagram. Big sponsors are Hoffman Transmission, Ozzy's Excavating, El Rosa Sports Bar, Caddyshack, Leroy's Auto, and Amundsen Trucking, and yeah, and Andrew Blazner, my strength coach, and the academy. So
There we go. All right.